What's happening? You guys got the perfect time where my man Floki was grooming me. Anyway, we are on the journey of trying to help Floki learn how to drive bridleless. So I know there's a lot of people out there that use horses to drive carts, and it's been happening for ages, for many years. But I haven't heard of many people starting it all bridleless and all at liberty, meaning there's going to be no bit in his mouth, there's going to be nothing on his head, it's just going to be steering from maybe a neck rope around his neck, and that's it. So we got to build in a lot of trust, and we got to build in a lot of confidence to not only keep him safe, but me safe as well. So at the end of the day, we're just going to play with it. We're going to have fun. Floki is probably one of my favorite Liberty horses in the whole world. He's 5 years old this year, and he's a really special boy. He has a lot of personality. He has a ton of character, and I just think he's the perfect horse for this. So don't let his size fool you. You're going to see all of his personality come out over the next couple months as we go through this journey together. And I just want you guys to know is that we have 4 amazing dogs, and we're very animal friendly here at the farm. So throughout the videos, you might see some dogs chasing around the round pen or in the arena, but don't worry, all the horses are dog proof. So here we go.
What could go wrong?
Okay. The whole goal of this journey is to see if we can start Floki driving a cart bridleless. I've never done it before. I have very limited driving experience, period, but I'm very confident in my abilities with horses and at liberty, and I have a lot of friends that are experts in this field that have been giving me feedback and tips and advice how to move forward. So you're going to see the raw, uncut footage of how we grow together and teaching a horse how to drive bridleless. I hope we survive. Most importantly, I hope he survives, because at the end of the day, it's about him and some crazy ideas that I have. So before I try to put this on for the first time, I'm gonna make sure that Floki's kind of connected to me. I haven't played with him in probably 2 weeks, but Floki is the best little guy in the world. He's so much fun to play with. He's so confident and so willing most of the time. And when he's not willing, that's when he shows his big old personality. Good. Because you might not see it now, but Floki has the biggest personality on the farm. He's the smallest in height and in stature, but he's the biggest in heart and personality and character. I don't think that Floki's going to be that bothered by me just putting this on him, but again, we will see. If he were to run away right now, I wouldn't make a big deal of it. I would just ask him to come on back and we try it again. So the first surcingle that we bought, actually, we had to send back because Floki had gained some weight during the winter, and it didn't fit him. So we had to send it back. This is a new surcingle and croup. So before I put that croup on there, I'm going to go ahead and just ask him to move forward with this surcingle, because again, a mini, just like a big horse, sometimes can be claustrophobic, and having a cinch on can really sometimes make them think up, make them think buck, and I don't want that. So again, I'm just trying to get him to draw to me, to think forward. You see he's not as forward already. With this, he's kind of stopping his feet and thinking about doing something naughty because he has that cinch on. But I'm just trying to get him to move his feet, to come to me. Oh, you see how he's getting just a little bit tight in his body? So again, that croup is hanging down there on purpose because I don't want to put the croup on at the same time as I put the surcingle on. All right, so it's 2 different steps. First step is just get him used to wearing this cinch and this surcingle. The second step will be making sure that he's comfortable with the croup. So again, I've started a lot of horses under saddle. So, you know, the biggest thing with this is we're starting him, quote unquote, under saddle, but it's going to be a little bit different because we're starting him with the cart. So in order to go to the next steps, Floki has to be confident with the steps that we're throwing at him. And so we can't go to the next step without Floki first being confident with this step. So he's just, you can tell he's a little tight, but not too bad. He's like, what the heck is this on me, Dad? He's had a bareback pad on him before, so I don't think this is that new, but it's been a long time. He's still young, he's still a kiddo, but again, I want to make sure that we don't skip any steps because we're going to try to make some magic happen. And it'll just take the time that it takes. I don't know how long it'll take, but we're going to take the time that we take, and we're going to get there safely for both him and us. Because as much fun as we want to have, again, we want to keep him safe and happy. So this is the next thing. This is the croup here. This is going to go underneath his tail. This helps the surcingle not move forward too much or back, so it kind of keeps it in place. And Floki's like, what the heck is this? So the next thing is I need him to be confident with me picking up his tail. Obviously he's at liberty, so if he were to get freaked out here, he can run away. And again, I just want him to think, good, that it's all okay. So that wasn't too bad. My wife's trying to give me direction here behind the scenes, telling me to unclip it. So just a quick little update, informational fact. My wife was trying to correct me a little bit, and maybe she was right, okay? This amazing attachment that goes around his tail is called a crupper, not a croup, right? So just for you guys know, crupper, not a croup. We're learning together. See you guys. Clip it. But again, I just want him to just let it hang. I don't want it to be too tight, but I don't want it to be too loose either. So I'm going to just tighten it up a little bit. This is a very curious spot on a horse by their hind end and by their tail. He could easily just reach back and kick me if I didn't trust him. But luckily I trust my boy Floki quite a bit. And even though he is sassy, he is very confident. And we're going to have some fun. So here we go. Here's the croup on for the first time. He might tuck his tail and run away. I don't know. But again, I want him to come towards me, and I want him to find that comfort. Wow. This man is, we're going to be driving around bridleless tomorrow, right? Watch. So he doesn't seem bothered by that, which is awesome. We have never had a croup around his tail before. It had never been done. So this is the first time. It's kind of boring for YouTube here, but that's what I want. I want all these sessions to be as boring as possible because that means Floki is being relaxed about it. Good. That's it, buddy. So in the meantime, good. I'm also going to play Liberty with them because when he drives, I really mostly want him to trot, but I want him to be able to be comfortable, walk, trot, and canter. Good. Because you never know that he might just want to go a little bit faster than we want, break out into a canter when we're driving, and he needs to be comfortable doing it. Good boy. Good boy. Really nice. I don't know about you guys, but Floki looks really good in a surcingle and a croup. So this was the first step. Non-eventful. We're going to put him back, and then we're going to go into the next session and just try to get towards that bridleless driving before you know it.